Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. 高天原にがんずまります。かむろきかむろみのみこともちて、そめみおやかむいざなぎのみことつくしのりむかの立ち花のおどのあはきはらにみそぎ払いたもうときになりませる。あらいどのおかみたち、もろもろのまがごとつみけがれを、あらいたまえ、清めたまえとまおすことのよしを、あまつかみいつ神やおよろずの神たちともに雨の淵駒の耳振り立ててきこしめせとかしこみむまおす弥勒大神守りたまえ先はえたまえ弥勒大神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神守りたまえ先はえたまえかんながらたまちはえませ。かんながらたまちはえませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truth given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive Group Johrei.
May God and Meishu-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. Guidance for living in this world. Those who can offer harmonious solutions to any problem or difficulty are loved and respected by all. People who do not neglect even the smallest unimportant matters prove to be those capable of accomplishing great deeds. Those who limit their vision and see only small transitory things cannot perceive the way to great eternal truth. In our organization, we often use the expressions shoujo or daijo to represent the small view or the large view. But in reality, those who accomplish great things do so by paying attention to even the smallest details. If you think only on grand scale without concern for the little things, you end up in failure. It is good to have big ideas, but the small ones are just as necessary. If you neglect small matters, you cannot achieve big goals. So I say you have to be shoujo and daijo at the same time. You cannot be exclusively one or the other. It is not good to adhere either to the right or to the left. You have to be balanced. If you think you have to act in a certain way, then you are already biased.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association Headquarters Evening Service. Thank you also for your daily prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters. This evening, I want to share with you the faith experience of Flávio Vaz do Prado from Paraty, Rio de Janeiro. Flávio, a member of our faith for 34 years, is married and a father of 4 children. His eldest son, 18 years old, and from his first marriage, is also a Johrei member. However, this son lives in a city without Johrei center, making it difficult for him to engage consistently in Johrei practices and the study of Meishu-sama's teachings. For a long time, Flávio noticed a growing distance between him and his son. When they spent time together, the conversations were brief, and the young man showed no clear dreams or goals for the future. This troubled Flávio deeply, as he wished he could offer him more guidance and Johrei. Feeling helpless due to the physical distance, Flávio continued to pray for his son's spiritual well-being. Then, in December of 2022, encouraged by his wife, Flávio began a new course of action. He filled out online prayer forms and gratitude and other requests for divine blessings, placing his son's name on the list to receive God's light. During the same time, Flávio intensified his Johrei practices at the center and at home, embracing gratitude in his daily life and distributing many flowers of light. Around Christmas, Flávio was pleasantly surprised when his son called, expressed that he missed him. This was a rare occurrence, as usually it was Flávio who took the initiative to reach out. In January, his son called again, sharing exciting news. He was working, saving money, and had decided to pursue a college degree in environmental science. Flávio was taken aback. This was the first time he has heard his son speak about aspirations and goals for the future. Flávio's dedication continued. In July of last year, he received a message that filled him with emotion. I paid for driving school in full. In October, I will take tests and get my license. With my job, I'm slowly acquiring my own things. I'm reading the teachings, making donations, and attending online daily services. Flavio was overwhelmed with gratitude and joy seeing his son's transformation. His son had completed high school and was now preparing for the entrance exam for environmental engineering. Flavio understood that the light generated through his prayers and dedication had reached his son through spiritual connections, bringing about this positive change. Filled with gratitude to God and Meishu-sama, Flavio is committed to continuing his service to the divine work through the practice of our faith. Thank you very much for attending this evening service and listening to this inspiring faith experience. Wish you all a most wonderful evening.
This brings to a conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed evening.